Hello children, welcome back to our self-development class. This is the second last chapter, My Career and I. The only failure in this world is a failure to try. So if you don't try, then you are a failure. If you try and you fail, you are not a failure. Failure is the only opportunity to begin again more intelligently. Your mistake has to improve in the next step. So the last mistake that you committed should be a teacher for you to teach, to take the next step towards success. It's my career. I need to make my goal, plan it out, and take action. It's me and my career. So my career is my future. Think about it and choose your career wisely, children. Do not get carried away because your friend wants to do a particular course, so you also follow that. Find out your passion and follow it. Now further, before we could start it on, there are some beliefs about career, children. Like for example, you need to be financially well off to make a career. Yes or no? You say, okay? Once you go wrong in choosing a career, there is no way to be successful again. You can make a career only if you pursue education in the science mathematics stream. Means only in science stream or mathematics stream there's career, and not in arts or commerce stream. One should choose a career which fetches maximum money. Doing a salaried job is the only way to succeed in a career. Do you feel yes or no for these questions? You answer yourself. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Dhirubhai Ambani, Olympic wrestling champion Sushil Kumar, actor Rajnikant, all these people came from lower income families and yet carved a niche for themselves. Means they became successful. J.K. Rowling, you must be very much aware, the author of Harry Potter series, worked as a teacher before she began writing. Anil Kumble, Harsha Bogale are both engineers. Indian novelist Chetan Bhagat worked as an engineer before he explored his writing skills. So as an engineer, he did not become famous, he wasn't happy. But once he started with his writing skills, he has achieved the goal of his life, the goal of his career. Actors Sriram Lagu and Mohan Agashe both studied medicine before becoming successful actors. Chef Sanjeev Kapoor, many famous journalists, sportsmen, economists, writers, poets, musicians made a career in fine arts and humanities, commerce and vocational fields. Dr. Prakash Amte graduated with a degree in medicine. He could have earned a good fortune by practicing in the city. Instead, he chose to provide medical care to the tribal communities in Chandrapur because that is what his heart, his soul, and what he feels his goal for career. In the olden times, having a salaried job was thought to be safe option. However, today there are plenty of opportunities in almost all the streams. Today there are many entrepreneurs who have been able to realize their dreams as well. Because salary job, you get a fixed salary monthly, so there's no risk. But in business, there are ups and downs. But today, it is not so. Let us consider the following examples from the textbook. Payeng Jadhav single-handedly toiled for 37 years to plant trees on 1,360 acres of land to develop a forest. Imagine children, 37 years he worked hard. Dr. Abhay Bhang and Dr. Rani Bhang researched in the field of community health, which resulted in substantial reduction of infant mortality rates in Gadchiroli district. Infant mortality, small babies, as they were born, after few months or few days they die. So these two personalities, two doctors, Abhay Bhang and Rani Bhang, they worked in the field of community health, and because of them there was reduction of infant mortality rates in Gadchiroli district. Mr. Rajendra Singh was instrumental in building 4,200 small dams through community participation to increase the groundwater reserves in Rajasthan. Do you think all of the above mentioned individuals are successful in their careers? What would be their definition of career and success according to you? See, they did not earn much, but what was satisfaction was they did what they liked. They did what they felt happy at. They felt happy in all these actions of theirs. So children, career is not an event but a process. Minaj started working in a company after graduation. Her job was to train the newly appointed employees about their work. Now, while doing her job, Minaj realized that she enjoyed teaching and could teach well. Also, tuitions were very much in demand. After a few years of service, she left her job to start her own coaching classes, which were quite successful. Ramesh graduated in commerce and joined a hospital as an accountant. This is another example. While doing his job, he realized that he has the interest and aptitude for hospital management as well. While doing his job, he completed on MBA and soon was promoted as a hospital manager. Do you think these two persons did right of changing the job? They were earning very well. They were doing fine. But it was not the satisfaction that they got from the job. And once they switched their job, they were happy, they were satisfied. So it's not wrong if at all at some point of time you feel you need to change your career because you need happiness, you need satisfaction, you must do so. Joseph was a farmer and had his own farm. Joseph realized that storage and processing of food items was highly in demand. So he pursued higher education in food processing and started his own food processing business to complement his farming. So this is where you have to think innovatively. If you think, you look around, you think, and something that strikes you, something that creates happiness in you, and you are joyfully doing that job, can become your career, children. Career is not just an event that happens once in a lifetime, but a continuous process, children. As we go through different experiences, learn new things, we become more and more aware about ourselves, our capabilities, our likes and dislikes. That is our strengths and our weaknesses. Also, we become aware of the opportunities available to us. Based on them, we try and shape our career from time to time. Therefore, while 10th and 12th are important milestones, career decisions need to be taken from time to time and are not limited to 10th and 12th. So it's not just now you decide to become something and you cannot change. You can be flexible. You have to keep your options ready, children, and open. Career Magic Framework. What is this? We have seen that a career can be made in the field where our interests, capabilities, and available opportunities come together. Now, in the absence of any of these factors, like for example, you don't have the interest, what can happen in the absence of any of these factors? So we merely have a dream or a hobby or a job. Let's look back at one of the examples from the text. Initially, Ramesh chose to work as an accountant after finishing his graduation in the commerce stream by taking into account his interest, capability, and the available opportunities. After some years, he found out his new area of interest, hospital management. He also realized that there were plenty of opportunities in that field. This made him to increase his capabilities. He opted for an MBA. From this example, we see that the career magic framework is applicable at each step while making career-related decisions. Can you write about how the career magic framework applies to the career decisions in case of Minaj and Joseph? You can do this for your own self. Last year, children, that is in your 9th standard, you undertook some self-assessment exercise to know about your areas of interest and capabilities. You might have some clarity about them. This year, let us learn in depth about goal setting and the career options available after Standard 10. Finding your interest. After completing the self-assessment exercise in 9th, the Karl Chachny or the interest test can help you to identify your interest. The Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education conducts the interest test for all the students of Standard 10th. The Karl Chachny or the interest test is a psychometric evaluation which helps you to understand your level of interest among the 7 fields available after Standard 10, which includes agriculture, arts, humanities, commerce, technical, fine arts, health sciences, and uniformed armed services. The interest test is not a test in the traditional sense. You are only expected to choose the extent to which you enjoy doing some regular activities. The interest test does not carry any marks and none of the answers are wrong or right. Report of this interest test would be available on www.mahacareermitra.in. You may also get a copy at the same time you receive your 10th mark sheet. Your interest test report is only meant to be a guideline. The ultimate decision of which branch to choose lies with the students, that is with you. This is to show you from the text, just a glance. 7 career fields, children: agriculture, fine arts, technical, health and life sciences, commerce, arts or humanities, uniform services after 12th or graduation. This you should read from your textbook, children, page 74. You can analyze your school report cards for the last 3 years, that is Standard 8, 9, 10, to see which subject you excel in. You can get a broad idea about your capabilities from the above mentioned exercises. The first one I did not read, the chapter 8, because it is related to your Standard 9th and maybe you must have not done. The chapter 8, Career in the Self-Development and Art Appreciation, textbook of 9th standard, contains some self-assessment exercises to know your capabilities. So if you haven't done that, no problem. You just try to recollect last 3 years, Standard 8, Standard 9, Standard 10. Which was a subject that you liked very much and you excelled in it. Career options. Once you obtain clarity about the field you like, you need to get more information about the options and opportunities available in that field. Maha Career Mitra Portal. The Maha Career Mitra Portal has been developed to guide the students about their career. On this portal, you can find information about different educational options and the colleges available for them in your district. You can also view videos about each interest field and of successful people about their respective career fields on the portal. So visit www.mahacareermitra.in. Now this is just to have fun or at the same time. And where does this road go? So B says this road doesn't go anywhere. Where do you want to go? A says I haven't decided as yet. Then B says then all the roads are open for you. It makes no difference. Okay, it is like a career. you haven't decided, then all the options are open for you. Until we decide what we want to achieve, be it about a career or about other important things in our life, we will not be able to take concrete steps towards achieving it. Thus, we need to clearly verbalize what we want to achieve. This is called goal setting. Verbalize, we need to make our minds clear what we want to do, what we want to become, and set our goal. Goal setting will be depending on student to student, whatever is your goal, children. For example, your Rafiq's goal is to become very big someday, but he is not sure what that means because he hasn't decided on his career. Peter's goal is to plant lot of trees. He plants one tree every day, but he is not sure when his dream would come true. Radhika's goal is to solve all the problems in the world. Jasmeet's goal is to become the best sportsman within 2 months. Delna's goal is to learn music someday. Now all these goals our children are giving an indefinite time. Now we aren't aware when they are going to achieve these goals, right? So the above examples are the desires of each person and not goals. Unless the desires are converted to goals, it is difficult for them to materialize. So in order to achieve a goal, one must be able to correctly verbalize it and put it on paper. Let's see how we can do it, desires into goals. So for that, you need to check if each of them is SMART, S-M-A-R-T. If not, think about what is lacking. Change the statement so that they become SMART. Check if the statement convey the what, how much and when aspects of the goal. That is what you want to do, how much it has to be done, and when it has to be done. If these three questions are answered, then that goal can be achieved. What is SMART goals, children? S stands for specific. It should be specific. Clearly verbalize what you want to achieve. Avoid using words like something big, great while describing your goal. Second, M, measurable. It has to be measurable. If you can measure what you want, only then can you know if you have really achieved it. Words like a lot, everything, good should be avoided. Instead of getting a lot of marks in exam, getting more than 70% marks is a better goal statement, because you're very clear in that you want to score above 70. A, third one, stands for achievable. Think about whether your goal is achievable. Erasing all the sorrow from the face of the earth is an unachievable goal, but making 2 people literate is an achievable goal. R stands for realistic. Becoming a good sports person within 2 months is not realistic. Becoming a good sports person requires hard work of many years altogether. Then the T stands for time bound. We have to have a time frame for achieving our goal. If there is no time frame, we may not even start with our work. So you must have understood, children, SMART, how it has to be, your goal has to be SMART. Planning for your career, children. See, if you need to go from one city to another, can you just get up and start walking? Can you imagine there's a wedding in your family? It won't help to start preparing for the wedding in the morning of wedding ceremony itself. If an athlete wants to win an Olympic medal, would running only on the day of competition help him? Whenever you plan to achieve something, it is important to prepare properly. Similarly, it is important to plan your career as well. Even for your board exam, do you think overnight studying is going to help you out, or you need to plan your timetable, organize it and follow it? Now, this is an example from your text, children. We need to have a goal and a time bound. You can see this chef's restaurant. So here years are given. Who would I be? What would I be doing and what would I have? After 10 years, the goal is after 10 years. Okay? Or we could just go from below. See this. After 1 year, I would have passed 10th standard exam with more than Y% marks, and I would have secured admission in PQR college, whatever is your goal. Okay, I would be studying. That is, what would I be doing? If you want to achieve this goal, what you should be doing? I would be studying in in 11th standard in PQR college. I would be preparing for securing more than X% in my 12th exam. What would I have? Desire to learn more, idea about what to do further, information by meeting different people in that field, because I'm inquisitive to know what more is there in that particular subject. After 3 years, I would have secured more than X% marks and secured admission in ABC college. See, after 1 year, what is happening? You are planned that after 1 year, I'm going to do this. And after 3 years, you have secured X% marks. Also, you have got that college. And what would you be doing? I would be pursuing my degree of BSc Agriculture and learning new things. What would you have? Desire to learn more, clarity of how to use this education, information about the available schemes and opportunities. Then, after 5 years, what will happen? I would have graduated with a BSc Agriculture degree from ABC College. Can you all see that, children? I would be working with a successful farmer to gain experience. And what would I have? Degree and farming skills. You are a graduate. After 5 years, this is what was happening. Okay, you have got a degree and you have got a farming skill. After 10 years, who I would be? I would be a successful farmer. What would I be doing? I would be working in my own farm. What would I have? A farm, a house, a tractor, probably a beautiful and happy family too. So this is how this chef has dreamt. Okay. So this is the way how you too also have to plan your career. You can plan your life with a slow and steady steps. Your goal statement should be, once you know where you would like to see yourself 10 years down the line, it is really easy to plan for the entire year of 10th standard or even the next 3 or 6 months, children. Or now it is not 3 or 6 months, it's already February to be end, March and April, hardly few days, but still never late. It's better to be late than never. So this is how you can prepare. What do I really want and all those things? You can just check on your page number 79 from your textbook. Now that your goal statement is ready, children, think about your current position and where you need to be in the next 6 months. 1 year as verbalized in your goal, and you can look at the chart that you have prepared and try to plan for your goal. So this is how you could prepare. Where do I stand today? Where do I want to reach in the next few days? What do I have to do to reach there? Study, study and study. That's it. So you can divide the time, children. Divide the time of your day into half an hour slots. For a week, keep notes of what all you do every half an hour. That is, write a diary. This will give you a basic idea about your day. Activities which are directly related to your goal should be colored green. Example, time spent to practice math sums should be in green. The activities which are not related to your goal should be colored red. For example, watching TV, playing is not even remotely related to getting 70% marks. So color it red. Now for activities which are indirectly related to your goal, color them yellow. For example, traveling to school is indirectly related to getting 70% marks. First, try to reduce the time spent in doing activities marked in red. Then, target the ones marked in yellow. Try to see if you can club two activities together to reduce the time. For example, you can try to revise what you have studied while traveling. So this is how you could make a timetable. If you remember, I had asked you to prepare a timetable as per your studying schedule. So here is a timetable which can help you out. You can prepare one for you still. Now this vision board is very, very important, children. You have your vision board. You can make it in your own homes. Just write it on a paper, what you want to become, what you want to achieve. in this board exam how much you want to achieve and just stick it on the wall. Make a vision board based on your goal. For this, all you need is just to write your goal on a paper and stick it on a wall of your home. Around this paper, keep on adding photos, quotes, and photos of famous people in that field. The aim of vision board is to keep inspiring you and also to help you build clarity about your goal. Possible obstacles in the way of your career. First one could be communication with parents. Look, in this case, Mithali wants to pursue a career in sports, but her parents want her to do nursing. Mithali is struggling to convince her parents, and hence there are fights every day, which in turn demotivates Mithali from studying. Sometimes we cannot convince our parents about what we feel about our career choices. As a result, they do not seem to understand our side or trust our choices. So what will you do in such a case? Listen. Don't simply oppose what your parents are saying. Try to understand their concerns. Most of the times they have the following concerns. How will you earn your livelihood? What opportunities would you have in future? Will you be able to handle the course that you have selected? What will be the fee structure of your course? If you can answer these questions satisfactorily for yourself and for them, they will be most likely to change their stand. You have to convince them, as you can give them the confidence that I can do it. Collect information about your preferred career from newspaper, internet, or interviews on TV and share it with your parents. Find out which colleges offer the courses you want. What is your fee structure, because they are the ones who are going to pay the fees. Be ready to answer these questions. You can talk to experts, that is counselors. Meet the students who are pursuing the course you want to do, who are already doing, or have finished the course and are working. Let your parents talk to them, discuss the pros and cons of the career, that is positive and negative side of the career. Sometimes, no, most of the times, children, financial difficulty becomes a huge obstacle between you and your dream career. However, you can consider taking up government or private scholarships. Following is information about some of the scholarship. Make sure you check the availability and credibility of these scholarships. It's on page number 83 of your textbook. Check the scholarship, children, and you can avail these scholarships. They are still available. You can approach them on the set websites. So, difficulties in 11th standard admission process. Many students face difficulty in applying for 11th standard despite good marks. Students should start preparing a file of their documents as soon as the 10th exam is over. In that file, you can write all this for open category, original mark sheet, standard 10th or equivalent, original school living certificate, Aadhaar card, and for the reserve categories, these are the things that is required. Special reservations. So you can just go through all these things and be ready, be prepared to fill your forms and to be ready with whatever additional attachments have to be given. Kindly get the latest information about the requirement documents from the admission center or college, because there's a lot of differences which takes place in due course of time. So children, so this is what you have to be: boldness, discipline, self, honesty, all these values you need to possess. Be yourself. Let others run. You can see here everybody has got a scissor on their back. But you can see this girl, she is coolly, she is walking her way. So be yourself. Choose what you like to do. Choose what you feel happy. Career. That's education, interest, value, skill, goals, development, all. This is like a graph. Are you still wondering which path should I follow? You have to choose the right study path of higher studies. Ultimately, that's your career. So here there are 3 paths. You have to choose whether I have to go to left, right, or straight. And that is going to give you a successful career growth. Plan your career, children. This is the first step to plan your career. So what you got to do is Know yourself first, your weaknesses and your strengths, what you're good at it. Narrow down to careers you are really interested in. There will be 5 6 which you like. You narrow down to the one that is maximum giving you happiness. Investigate, find out more about that course. Okay, fee structure, everything, find out. Match it whether still you like it. Match it whether the fee structure your parents can pay. Okay, and then you take action. So keep your goal live, children. Plan and goal goes hand in hand. Now what is this? Have a look at it. It's like a pipeline, you can see. Okay, path to career. You can see this path to career, and you can see this networking, exploration. Okay, this is the pathway. So you can see skill development, grant writing, navigating dead ends when traveling. Then here you have resume and CV writing. This on later stage when you're applying for a job. First, path to career, here you need to have a good mentor. Mentor is the one who gives you advice. It could be your parent, it could be your tuition teacher, it could be of anybody, your brother, sister who are elder to you. It could be anyone who is guiding you properly. So you need to choose a mentor very carefully. So these are the things you should have. If career, you need to be successful, you need to have education, abilities, perseverance, reputation, leadership, learning, hard working, knowledge. So that's how it's going to give you success. Keep your options too in your planning, children. Keep options too. It's not just I want to become a doctor. You have to keep your options also open, children. So it could be create your future, plan your actions, know your value, explore your options. Create your future. Here you're going to think about the job, social and online networking, whatever is required. Know your value, your values, your interests, your strengths, your personality, ambitions. Explore it. Explore it whether it is required in that environment. Plan your actions, decision making, goal setting, prioritize tasks, action planning, reality testing. Which field you want to go? There are so many options ready. What is your passion? What do you like to do? There should be clarity in your mind, children.